Sending data. Oh, streaming on Facebook. Streaming on Facebook. Streaming and sending data. Sending data. Sending data. Streaming on Facebook. Sending data. Sending data. Sending data. Streaming on Twitch. Sending data. Streaming on YouTube, and I'm live from Mandura. Whew. Just woke up. Was up late last night. Tuning decks. Making some new ones. Just so coincided that the deck that I was tuning last night was the same colours as the challenge. I started making it before the challenge came up. So, you know, nothing I can do there. But, so basically I went through all my old decks. So I had 60, I ended up with, I think I had about 61 or 62. So I just went through and I deleted everything that I wasn't playing, hadn't played for a while, or knew I wasn't going to play again. So like, there's some that you haven't seen yet, or may have only played once or twice, in a few months, but I want to keep them because they're a deck. They're a deck with that I want to flesh out still, that I still like the idea of. So like Blue Artifact, for instance, didn't get rid of this bad boy. Nah, not yet anyway. It's just a mill deck based on this guy, cloning him. That's about it, really. Just this guy and cloning him. I thought, yeah, and this guy here clones him when I cast him. And then you unearth him, and then it's just all defenders. So it's a defender deck with this guy. I'm thinking about chucking the other Juggernaut in here now that I have him. That's a good idea, because then all of my defenders become Juggernauts. But are they walls still? It's just another kill move, isn't it? Let's look up Juggernaut. Let's just look him up. Jugger. Yeah, Jugger will do. If that doesn't find it, I don't know what will. Yeah, there it is. Juggernauts you control, take it. Juggernauts you control can't be blocked by other creatures you control have base power and are Juggernauts in addition to their other creature types. So they're all still walls. So that doesn't help. But they're 5/3 walls now. 5/3 walls. It's interesting. Take to cast. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's another day. For now, what did I make last night? So Treasure Elves I already had. Hey, Mr. Squirrel. It is morning over here. That's right. I have my coffee and I'm just warming up. Huh. It doesn't say that anybody's a viewer right now. Interesting. I think the streaming program I use isn't the most accurate at showing viewers. But that's okay. Yeah, so I was just explaining. I don't know if you caught it all because I don't. Oh, there you are. You're on now. I did a clean out yesterday, Sunday. It's like I cleaned out my garage basically. Got rid of a lot of decks that I knew I wasn't going to play. Tuned a couple that I already owned. Treasure Elves. Plan on playing that today. And it was time to make a new one. And I'm not gonna lie. This is the one that I'm trying to make another ranked play deck, and I think this is the bad boy that's going to do it. Portal to the Grave. It's I'm not going to lie, it's nasty. So I got the. I'm not going to claim it as my own because I'm sure there are decks out there that repair and recharge, return artifact from the graveyard, and portal. It's mean. It's nasty. But I've got the idea from the Atraxa decks that are coming out right now. Basically, they're discarding Atraxa and then they are Cruelty of the Gixing, or whatever it is. Yeah, Cruelty of the Gix, I think. I don't know. Gix is not the command, the other one. Cruelty of Gix. They're reanimating it. So I knew I had this. I've had this sort of in the back of my mind for a while. But I didn't know what I was going to go or where I was going to go with it. And discarding Portal, or like many ways of discarding Portal, is one of the ways. But then I saw this, and it's when it enters the battlefield, search a library for 3 artifacts, put them in your graveyard. So originally I created this as a black-white deck, but I found that I wasn't bumping into this. It wasn't going anywhere. It was not working. So I splashed red in, and which I'm happy with. Now it's a 3-color deck, so I can discard it if it's in my hand. I can search for it if it isn't, and then Eternal Warrior. So the purpose is to get Portal out, but Eternal Warrior basically, I seen somebody play Eternal Warrior and Cloud Combat Thresher in a game not long ago, and they were just using that to draw a card, and I thought that's great. But if you can use Eternal Warrior, exile it's +1, exile 1 artifact or creature, and then return it to the battlefield. You can do that to Portal. So once you have those 2 cards on the table, I mean, unless they've gone very wide. I did lose to a token deck yesterday, but it was a bullshit token deck. It was crazy good. I can't remember what card it had. There is a blue, white, green enchantment. Blue, white, green. At the end of every turn, put a 1/1 counter on all your creatures. What? Portal is nice. Portal is nasty. I didn't make a Portal deck early because I just thought. But one, I didn't have the surrounding cards. I didn't have the cards to back it up. Like I've picked up more repair and recharges. These sorts of cards here are what's filling the deck, I feel. 3 to cast 1/4 artifact creatures, so they work great. So that's late play. Recharge, Portal, Combat Thresher, Eternal Warrior. I've got Restoration for pulling creatures back. So this guy here bounces artifacts from the graveyard to play. So this guy here brings creatures back. So I've got these 2 creatures I can get back because I want. But the artifact that I'm pulling from the graveyard is pretty much Annex Sentry, so I'm stealing one of their creatures, and then I can bounce more. This is the one card that I'm thinking I either need more artifacts in here that are 2 or less the cast, 3 or less to cast, because right now the only thing these bounce back are Annex Sentries, and that's working. It's working good for the deck. It's working good for the deck, I won't lie. I mean, because they're obviously a big target. They're targeting these guys. They're getting their creature back that I needed to take, so I just get it back straight away. So I think 3 to cast artifacts. I'm gonna just have a quick look. 1, 2, 0, and artifacts. Let's go. So probably 3 to cast, because I know I looked through the 2 to cast ones yesterday. So Virus Beetles could be good. Bouncing them back, discarding cards. They're another Eternal Warrior target if they've got 1 card left in hand. A bit brutal. Definitely see myself being able to do that. The question is then, what do I get rid of? That was working well for me when it comes in draw a card. So yeah, he's a good target. He is a good target. Yeah, let's play a couple of them. We'll just flesh this out a little. Flesh it out a little. What do we got here in the way of discard a card if you do draw a card? Yeah, so I thought about that. So I can get rid of 2 discard. I can get rid of 2. Maybe Thrill of Possibilities. Maybe a Cloud Thresher. Tempted. What do we got here? Double Strike. He discards cards. I discard my hand. I don't know if I'll use it. I don't know if I'll use it. What is this? This draws cards, doesn't it? No, exiles cards. No good. Okay, let's see. What do you do? Nope. What's this guy do? Let's just play top 2, add 1 mana of any color. What's this guy do? 1, add 1 mana of any color. Okay, it's a better card. Basic land. I liked him as well. Really gets me ramping, because I mean it's a heavy to cast deck. So finding that basic land could be good, and it's an early creature, and it's a little bit of toxic. Yeah, so that's handy. So when it enters the battlefield, find a land. I did look at him the other day. Search basic land, costs too much, too slow, too clunky. Bank Buster was always good for the drawing of the cards. Create a treasure token when it's done, and a 1/1 pilot. And so remove, then if the charge cannons, create a treasure token. So Bank Buster doesn't die, you don't sacrifice it at the end. Okay. Interesting. Okay, then the question is, if I'm going to play Bank Buster, how am I crewing it? So I need 3. And that's 1. And see, like, okay, those guys crew, but yeah, I don't know. No, I think I have to skip on Bank Buster. Crewing it will be the issue. I need too much going for me. I need this guy out, plus this guy can then do it, but then I'm using him to draw and discard. So the thing I liked about this deck is it always seemed to be busy. It was a busy deck. So I was drawing, discarding, doing something, working towards being done. Add 1 mana of any color, put an omen counter on it, throw more, untap it, add 1 mana of any color. Seems unnecessary. Yuck. So the other thing I was thinking of is I need some form. So I have artifact removal. This guy takes artifacts. I need some sort of form of enchantment removal. So I'll keep looking. I'll have one more look through here, just to see if there's anything. Has all activated abilities of all land cards and all graveyards. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. That is really cool. I'm a big fan. Double strike. That's pretty cool too. Okay, so this was the one I had in earlier, but 3 to cast. I thought it was create 3 1/1 tokens. It would have been an insane common, but it wasn't. Okay. So I think I'm gonna try the Dune buggy, whatever he is. Where is he? I'll chuck 2 in, and then I need to. See, what is this? Exile target creature or planeswalker. So this is target creature or artifact. I need something that does enchantments. So that's basically this guy, because that's any card. It really does cover everything. Or I can just run disenchant straight up. Exile each non-land permanent with a mana 2 or less until temporary lockdown makes better forward. Well, each non-land permanent. That's pretty cool. Bit of a sweeper. So that's, yeah, all tokens. Yeah, right. Okay, so now the question is, what do I get rid of? I can't play 4 of them. Tough call. So to get rid of 4, so that's an artifact, so I can search and I can put that in the graveyard. Maybe I try to run it with 4 and I just go pop, pop, pop. Let's try that, eh? Quick look-see, 12, 12, 10, not bad, 8, 2, 14, 26, and 3.7, big. Heavy to cast. Alright. I've made some changes, so I won't go straight into. I'll play a couple of games first before I go into some ranked play. I was playing. I won a couple of games last night with ranked with him. It's quite humorous actually. Once Portal hits the table, people generally just quit. Even though there was a game where this guy was going to win, he still quit. I don't know. Maybe I have poor Magic etiquette right now. Maybe I missed the meme about Portal not being, people don't play Portal, so I don't like it. I've got no white. That's better. No discard. I think you go. I don't know. Yeah, I suppose. Or I run the risk. I got 1 draw there, so I got the cards to help me run into another land, or a card that helps me run into another land. And there it is. And there's my black land as well, so I'm happy with that. Don't need to discard right now, so that's... I can actually. If I discard that, and I reanimate it, it comes back as a 3/3 double strike. But I think I cast it as the 1/1, draw the card, see what else I could get going here. Oof, I've been playing this Roaring Earth deck a lot lately, so that's not fun. So giving him plus X plus 0 is pretty cool. Might do that. Oh, yep. I've got the 3. Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll do some hefty damage. Can't do 4, but that's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I'll do 1 and 1. That's only 2. So I'm more likely to hard cast that. That's the way I do it, I think. I don't want to discard. Okay, so if I deal damage to it first, my first strike damage will get it. So I want to go that one and that one. Select a value for X. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Target creature deal damage to. Bang. What up, mate? So I still removed it. And he takes the 8. Whack, whack, he reckons. Cool. Happy with that then, I suppose. Poof. And then whack back he goes. Whack back. Good choice. Did it gain vigilance, did it? Vigilance. Okay. That's all I can do, really. I don't know what else I can do. 3. Not the greatest game. So I'm killing something. I think he has lethal if he drops 1 land. And that has vigilance, so that's good for him. Yep, and there's his land, so what do you know? Oh, he doesn't have lethal, he doesn't give it to 2. Do 10. Not a greatest draw. Having more than 60 cards I find messes everything up. Like he has to block it, and then what I do, I just bring it back. Yeah, but it's a good game. I mean, I've lost, but oh, mine doesn't even die. Good game, buddy. Good game. Yeah, well, I think I've got to figure out. So, I've got to figure out something. I've got to take some stuff out. That's what I've got to do. I've got to get it down to 60. Portal to the grave. So I think I can run one portal. It's handy having two just in case they get rid of one though. And it's good to get one in the opening hand because I've got more ways of getting rid of it out of my hand than I do of getting rid of it out of my deck. So I'll definitely keep two. Maybe go down to one of you. Maybe two of you. Two of you. Definitely don't need as much reanimation. Creature reanimation. So I think I'll try getting rid of these two. I mean, they're 5 and that's only 6. And that's what I'm reanimating. So I'll run that. Get rid of the 3 land that I put in. And then I'm down to getting rid of 2. So 1 Thrill of Possibilities. Maybe only 1 Dune Mover? Yeah. We'll run with that. We'll run with that and we'll see how we go. I normally like to play a bigger sample size before editing decks, but in that case I was trying to get down to 60 cards and I just had to make it. I had to make the decisions. So what you're running into? You're running into summer where you are, aren't you, Squirrel? Run it. Yeah, I'll run it. See how it goes. Yuck, yuck, yuck. See, I was thinking about going down to 2 of them, but they are pivotal to the deck. So that's unnecessary. So that's a great card against mono red aggro. And then next turn hopefully can draw into a land. Which means the NX will be coming in because I can't deal damage to that. I need to. Is my assumption. Yeah. My assumption was correct. Oh, he's trampled. He's trampled. There's my land I needed. The 4, I was finding the 4 in defense was annihilating mono red aggro. They had to waste too many cards trying to get rid of this, and then I'll just reanimate it. So there we go. That's what I'm after here. Yeah, I think that's what I do here. I'll get rid of 1. Get rid of 1 of them, I think. Do the extra damage. Yeah. Target player. Yeah. Auto pay. So I probably should have kept it because it is my only form of burn, but I really wanted to try to draw into, yeah, there's the lands, so I can, oh, I was supposed to discard that. Oh, it's early, it's early, it's early, oh my. I was supposed to discard that so I could get him back. Anyway, no, I don't have a 3/3 double striker. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, get the red up. Oh well, time to cast him and hope he burns him. Cycling through those lands, that's good. And the toxic is also a fantastic little addition. It's I like having toxic in decks now, not as the main kill, but it's oh yucky. What have we got here? So that's pretty cool. So that's worked out well on them. What does he do? Non-combat damage. Wow. Yeah, that's good. So, Heroes of the Dunes, Virus Beetle, already paying dividends. Definitely. I'll keep one land because I do have a lot of discard stuff in the deck. Do I? Nah.